All right, good morning. Today is Monday, April 17th. The markets have opened essentially flat here this morning as we await a lot of earnings data this week. Very busy week of companies reporting earnings. So today we're going to take a little bit closer look at inflation and more specifically decreasing inflation. So let me roll the intro and then we will take a closer look at both what happened in the markets last week and also what's happening with inflation. Life is too short to worry about what the next headline could do to your life savings. Hi, my name is Eric Hagan, and I keep my thumb on the pulse of the economy and the markets so my clients can focus on the things that are actually important to them. Thank you for joining me the next few minutes on today's weekly economic video update. The combination of an improving inflation outlook resulted in a week of uneven, albeit positive, performance in which cyclical and financial stocks rallied while technology, real estate, and utilities lagged. The Dow Jones Industrials Average gained 1.2%, while the Standard & Poor's 500 rose 0.79%. The NASDAQ Composite Index increased 0.29% for the week, and the MSCI EAFE index, which tracks developed overseas stock markets, added 2.08%. Stocks treaded water ahead of last week's inflation data and the start of a new earnings season. Stocks rallied on a favorable March consumer inflation report, only to falter after the release of last month's Federal Open Market Committee meeting minutes, which hinted at a potential recession later this year. After reports of a more pronounced slowdown in producer prices on Thursday, stocks surged higher with technology and communication services companies leading the charge. A weak retail sales number on Friday shaved the gains to close out the week. Last week provided fresh insight into inflation, and the news was encouraging. The Consumer Price Index, or CPI, rose a very modest 0.1% in March, while the year-over-year increase in consumer prices was 5%, down from February's 12-month rise of 6%. Declines aided the March report in groceries, gasoline, medical care, and utilities. The read on supplier prices was even more positive. The Producer Price Index, or PPI, which many economists see as a signal of future consumer prices, declined 0.5%, the most significant monthly decline since 2020. The 12-month increase as of March was 2.7%, an easing from February's year-over-year climb of 4.9%. As always, we will keep our finger on the pulse of what's happening and will automatically make changes in your managed accounts as we feel are in your best interest. This week, we are watching a lot of stuff. On the economic front, tomorrow we'll get a report on housing starts. Then on Thursday, we have jobless claims, existing home sales, as well as the index of leading economic indicators. And then on Friday, we have the Purchasing Managers Index, or PMI, composite flash. And like I said, it's a very busy earnings week. We've got a lot of companies reporting earnings. Here's kind of a snapshot of the companies reporting earnings this week. So a lot of activity to be watching. It could lead to a bit of a roller coaster week as these earnings come in, but it is something that we are keeping our eye on. So. And then again, if we're not managing your life savings for you, I invite you to learn more about our personalized approach at smartmixportfolios.com. If you visit that webpage now, you are actually able to go and click on any one of these different strategies and pull up a more detailed, in-depth report on risk, on performance, on allocation, on exposure, lots of different things in there. So if you'd like more insight into how your money is being managed right now, if you're in our Smart Mix portfolios, or if you're considering a change or want a second opinion, a lot more information on the website for you. You can go to the website, click on investment management, or you can go directly to smartmixportfolios.com. Looking ahead, we have been very bullish in the stock market for a while now, since really last fall. And we've been bullish on falling inflation, which I talked about today, a strong labor force, a resilient economy, and excessive pessimism. Last week, I hosted our monthly capital markets update and outlook call. This is a monthly event where we made our case for what's ahead. You can view the recording of this call if you missed it. You can also now ask a question down there at the bottom of the screen, as well as download a summary from that event. Just head on over to the past events page of our website if that is of interest to you. Looking ahead on the calendar, a few things coming up here. So one, this week, I recently put $25,000 of my own money in the stock market, and I'm working to grow it to $1 million. So if you are in your accumulation years, or if you have kids or grandkids who are, I invite you to join me this Thursday morning for an in-depth presentation where I'm going to show you exactly what I'm doing with my money and how I'm growing it, how I plan to grow it to $1 million. Nothing is guaranteed, right? This presentation is listed on our events page. You can also access it directly by going to investlikeeric.com. And then next week, I'm doing a deep dive into Social Security and Social Security election decisions. So if you have not yet taken Social Security, or if you are within about 5 years or so of doing so and you're starting to think about it, I invite you to join me. For a married couple, there are 82 or more combinations of how and when you take your Social Security income. One of those many options is the best, and one is the worst. And I want you to get everything that you deserve. So head on over to the website, RSVP for that event today. All right, that is it for this week's economic update. Thank you for staying until the end today. I've got another riddle for you. Again, be the first person to post the correct answer down below this video, whether you're watching on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on YouTube, or on Twitter, and we will send you a gift card for coffee on us. All right, so today's riddle is: two fathers and two sons shopped for computers at their local big box retailer. Each bought a PC, yet they purchased only 3 PCs in total. How could this be? Again, be the first person to post the correct answer down below this video, and we will send you a gift card for coffee on us. If you would like the answer to previous week's riddles, you can find those posted on our website /riddles. And then lastly, later on today, I will be sending out our full economic update for the week. If you're not getting this and you would like it, you may subscribe to that email also at our website, www.investwithccg.com. Hey, this is Eric again. That's it for today. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Here at Capital Consulting Group, we provide personal wealth planning and fiduciary investment management solutions for individuals, couples, and families. To learn how to see your entire financial situation, both today as well as every year into the future, go to clearfinancialfuture.com and watch the short 2-minute video. To learn how we give our clients' life savings the attention it deserves and to see how we're doing, visit smartmixportfolios.com. And lastly, if you'd like help investing your 401k at work, visit me over at 401kinvestmentpros.com. Thank you again for your time today. I'll look for you next week.